We often confuse intelligence or smartness with wisdom. I'm still in the process of trying to figure out what's the difference, and I can sense it intuitively, but I need to find words to articulate it. But for today's video, I want to use Iain McGilchrist's quote about the right and left hemisphere. By the way, I recommend his book, The Master and His Emissary, because he did studies on the differences between how the left and the right hemisphere function. The right hemisphere helps us understand the world, the left only to manipulate it. When I was traveling in Japan, which was my first country, I stayed a few days in a rural town called Kamikatsu. It's a small town with a zero waste program. That was one of the reasons why I went there. It was like beautiful mountains with stars at night, just really magical place. And in that homestay, there was this 70-year-old man with his sister, and it was a guest house. So I had a privilege and a chance to have a conversation with him. Of course, using Google Translate, and then there was another guest, Aya, a Japanese woman who knew English, so I was lucky to have her to also translate between us. But I asked him questions about life and about his experience. He came across to me as a very kind-hearted, peaceful, and warm person. So I asked him, what does he regret in life, and what advice would he give to young people? And his response was, be joyful. He said, I don't have much money, but I look forward to tomorrow. I told him, you're humble in a natural way. He responded, in Japan, people expect respect because of the older age and think they're wiser. But I actually think that I can learn a lot from younger people and from travelers that stay in my house. I said to him, you're very wise. You understand the simplicity of life. He replied, I know, but I can't say this to my fellow Japanese people because they will judge me as arrogant. So he was wise and genuine without any fake modesty that he's not. He knew who he was. And the simplicity that I could sense from him, it was very much embodied despite the language barrier. And it was also visible in action, like he offered me and another guest to drive to rice fields and show us around, and he didn't expect anything in return. He was just happy to help. So it made me feel hopeful and connected. For me, that's humanity. That's what we are here for. That's wisdom, knowing the art of living. That is so simple, but not easy to do. That's why I don't care who you are. I don't care about your titles. What I care about is what's your humanity? What kind of human being are you? And I would even say further is that wisdom doesn't always come with age. I know 5-year-old kids, 15-year-old teenagers who are wiser than a 50-year-old person. And I wonder if this is something innate that some people are born with, or is it something we can learn? I'm not sure about that. It's something to be investigated and explored. I know professors in philosophy or academically trained intellectuals, but then I wonder, aren't they purely intellectualizing? Are they applying the wisdom, the knowledge they learned through these studies? Do they have the practical wisdom that they use in their lives? Are they connected to their hearts? Why our identity, self-worth, and importance is so tied up with what we do, where did we study, or where we come from. Seriously, we got it so upside down. What I can notice is that with the increase of technology, we are losing our wisdom. We are becoming dumber as humans. Our civilization became highly developed in some areas, which is great. But with that, we are losing some basic human qualities and insight. What the fuck? Because on the existential level, no one is more important. Everyone will die, even the most powerful, successful people, right? So who cares? Who cares who you are? You could lose it tomorrow. You could be dead tomorrow. Really? Why we are so attached to our titles and what we do and how VIP we feel. Oh my God. Ooh. So death is a great equalizer, and I think we should be aware of it, think about it every day, about our mortality, because it might help us be more humble and more grounded in reality, is that tomorrow everything might be gone and we might be gone, or people we love. So who cares who you are? Who cares what you do? And what is often true, not always, but often, is that people who have or acquired real wisdom are not popular, are not maybe well known, because they are not craving for power. They're not posting on social media every day to get millions of followers. They don't care. They just enjoy a simple life. And again, our society, I mean, especially the Western society, is so fucked up because it's driven by who shouts the loudest, who claims they're experts. Oh my God. Those who have amazing marketing and PR. I mean, yeah, these people become popular and successful and get money and get power.